Yo, 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 let's go. Guys, look at this paradise. Welcome to Cape Coral, Florida, Veterans Bridge. Look at this. Just to think that the water level came up here about 16, 18 feet, covering most of those houses back when Hurricane Ian came and hit us last year. But you know what? We rebuild and we stand again strong. This is Southwest Florida for you guys. Been here for many, many years. All right. So we're here at the job site, and here's our work order for today. It's a new layout. So even though it's seal coat and put back, it has an inspection, so they're gonna have to actually have the handicap with a walkway to be able to pass inspection. So we're gonna have to install 2 brand new signs, because the signs are not to code. They have to be 7 feet from the bottom. New sign, new post. This is gonna be fun. A lot of rocks and roots here, so hopefully this goes smooth. All right, so we'll go ahead and do a new layout. The other side as well, same situation. Let's see what we got. Wow, whoever striped this before did a horrible job. This is basically a contractor that I work with. They reached out to me and said, hey man, can you take care of us? So let's see here. We have a handicap here. Okay, so this is it right here. All right, so basically they striped the handicap on the wrong side. The handicap's supposed to be right here next to the sidewalk. So we'll go ahead and put the handicap here, restripe everything else, put the sign in too, put it back to code. All right, let's get on with it. Let's go. JF striping. All right guys, so here we go. This is how we lay out by yourself. 12-pound hammer and a chalk box. Ready, set, go. Alright, so a little recap of where we left off. We're in the state of Florida. This is Southwest Florida, so therefore you need 12 feet for the handicap. 12 feet coming out from center of white to center of white. Your inside blue line is going to be 8 inches in. Now, it's not required to have a line here on the side unless per plan. It's a different deal, but here you get away by not having to put the line. Then you got your 5-foot walkway right here, and then here I measured out completely, and we have enough for 11-foot spaces, because if there are 10-foot spaces, but if not, at the end I'll have 4 feet left over. So we divided all 3 spaces together, which is 10, 10, 10 is 34, divided it by 3, and it gave me about 11 point something. So I just kept them at 11 and kept a little bit extra on the end. Alrighty, so make sure you pull your lines in this case. So 18 feet from the top to the bottom, from the head to the base. This case we got grass and stuff back there, so we count from the front of the wheel stop all the way out 18 feet to your base. Throw your base, snap your lines, and you're good to go. Always remember your handicap stencil guy, which I'll show you once it's completed. You want to keep it centered to your wheel stop. Usually just go about 2 feet in. Some people like 3. It's not really this is kind of a standard, 2 feet, 3 feet, as long as you're not all the way up here in the middle and stuff that really the inspector doesn't care about, as long as it's centered and it's near the bottom somewhat. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna stripe this baby. JF striping. All right, now we're placing the wheel stop centered to the parking space. You want to put them right in the center. Always remember, in some counties it's different. 2 feet from the back of the wheel stop, or 2 feet from the front of the wheel stop back, and then you're 18 feet to the front to your base. So in many cases it's 16 feet from the front of the wheel stop to your base. In this case you have trees and stuff in the back, so that already counts as a 2 feet where it's at. And what we're doing here, we're centering it. The contractor came and seal coated. So what we're gonna do is, since we moved the wheel stop, we have a bucket of cedar. We're gonna fill in all the spots that the asphalt's exposed because it didn't have any sealer on it. Now that we moved the wheel stop, then we'll go ahead and pin in the wheel stops with the hammer. So next step after this is go ahead and shoot some lines. So I'll make sure I'll go ahead and record that as well. Alright, step by step. I'm trying the best I can, guys. We're new at this, but we're gonna grow. This channel's gonna grow. I'm gonna show you all the do's, don't do's, and tricks in the trade that I've been acquiring for the past 20 years plus. Alrighty, stay tuned. Alright guys, so now we're getting ready to start striping, so stay tuned and watch how we do this with the Draco 3400. Alright, so here we go. We got some air in the line. This is because I trusted that the employees before me that were using the machine, I thought they would put the paint through the screen and get rid of all the pieces and bits and the latex, all the stuff that's inside the paint. You always have to put your paint through screening. So I thought they, I trusted in the ability that they would do it, and they didn't. So I just went ahead and I just wanted to get the job done, so I went ahead and started painting, and bam, there it is. Paint in the pickup tube screen. What that does is clogs up the screen. It does not let the machine suck up all the paint correctly, therefore building air pockets and all kinds of stuff and making your filter dirty and everything. So here I'm actually going ahead and pulling out the tube, cleaning the screen with all the blob and the stuff that's on there. I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to get through to these jobs, so I'm just going to scrape it off, put paint through the line, release the pressure, put the paint through the line, and then go ahead and pump up again and get back in action. It should last me for a couple more lines, which it should, and it will, and it did. But yes, make sure you always screen your paint, and tell your guys to follow directions, because if not, things like this happen. But it's all right. We took care of business and got it done. Alright, so here I'm going to the trailer to go ahead and pick up the handicap stencil. Always keep that stuff in the trailer. Then I'll come back, put it on the ground in the correct spot. Then I'll go ahead and I'll paint it So throughout the whole time, it's running around. You don't stop. You know, working by yourself, it's one thing that not everybody has the ability to do, because it is overwhelming, the heat and the struggle and everything else. But you know, if you have the willpower to do it, the Lord will help you, and it's just forward, man. You can't look back. Just got to keep on going. It's tough work. You know, you're lonely majority of all the day, if not all day, but kind of keep it to yourself and save a lot of trouble and you know, whatever, etc. But definitely fun for me. Been doing it for many years. All right, there you go. Next, we paint the blue. We're good to go. All right, guys, so we're done. Got all the parking spaces painted, handicap stencils, wheel stops moved. Let's go to the other side. I'm gonna have to come back for that one because the handicap sign is not in a good spot where you can put a post, so you're gonna have to put it on the wall. So here's the other side, all striped, completed. Got the handicap sign, stencil. All the wheel stops have been replaced and seal coated wherever they used to be at before, to cover the area that was not covered under the wheel stop. That's it. We're done here. So hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. We're going to put a lot more videos. Everything that I do is seal coating, asphalt work, striping, maybe some thermoplastic, preform, everything. So stay tuned in. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.